What's up, Pisces? Let's see what message Spirit has on what it is you need to know right now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces placements. What does Pisces need to know right now? Spirit, one more. Okay. Interesting. All right, so you guys got the Four of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Fool, Three of Wands, the Lovers, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, Four of Wands, Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Interesting. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Pisces. Okay, with Spirit saying with the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Fool, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to have to cut something out and be strategic about a new beginning. Some of you guys may have to lie about a new beginning as well. I don't know if this is like in love or in finances and career, but I just feel like this is someone that is disclosing the whole truth from outsiders. So maybe your closest friend knows, you know, maybe like someone that is like closely tied to you, whether this is like a partner or like a really close friend. But honestly, I see you guys just moving like in secret. Like you guys are just keeping quiet. And the reason for it is because I feel like you don't have a huge support system around you. And this could be just for someone specific, but I feel like there isn't like a very big support system around you. So much so is like you would rather just not tell them anything at all, let alone like everything. I'm hearing on a need to know basis because it's like you're trying to prevent any drama that comes with this. Also too, I feel like someone here is like, I don't want negative energy to mix in with this brand new energy, right? Because it does look like this is something that that you guys really want and something that's like it's beautiful, it's brand new, right? So there's excitement here on your end. And so I feel like a lot of you guys, like I said, it's like in order to minimize the drama, you're just gonna lie like nothing's happening. I feel like someone here could be like running off to like go get married, right? Like elope or something. Like it feels that big. Whatever this is, it's like whatever it is that you're hiding, it's a big deal. And so it's like you don't want really anybody like involved in this. You don't want anybody's opinion. You don't care to be talked out of this. So it's like I'm talking to a Pisces that's made up their mind about a situation. And so I see you guys moving forward. And so with the Seven of Swords to the Fool, it's like you guys are strategizing this new beginning. It's like you have to, right? Somebody here feels like they don't have a choice. It's like I've tried to be patient. I've tried to tell and talk to whoever about the situation. And for whatever reason, it's like talking to a wall. So whoever you guys are dealing with, I feel like you guys are just gonna have to do this on your own. Some of you guys, you could be coming out of a relationship. There's something here about like starting a new beginning on your own. So like if you guys aren't in relationships, you're not running off with somebody, I do feel like you guys are strategizing a new beginning. So somebody here is like planning to move, right? That's what it feels like. Like I said, whatever this is that you're hiding, it's big. And so it's like maybe you're not telling people that that you're wanting to move and like you actually like are putting things like you're getting all your ducks in a row to make this happen. Others of you could have like started a new job and told nobody. Some of you guys could have moved and told nobody, right? Depends like how close you are with family and such. But I just feel like whatever this is, it's like you are definitely moving in silence, or you've moved in silence, right? Because this could be past, present, or future energy. So I feel like what you need to know is that like if you guys are worried that because you haven't been 100% truthful or honest about the direction that you're heading in, if you're worried that like it's going to come out or that there's going to be backlash for it, the answer is no. So it's like what you need to know is that like you're free and clear to do whatever this is, right? Free will is what I'm hearing. So again, it's like if you've got a really good strategy in mind, or you've got like a really good like what's the word, like a task list or something like that, like if you've got all your boxes checked and you're ready to do this, like by all means do it is what I'm hearing. And even if some of you guys are just going to be sporadic about this, to be honest, whatever this is, I feel like someone's just jumping towards something, and it's like again you're kind of meant to do this, you're allowed to do this, it's your free will. But I do see, like I said, like there's no repercussions at this point in time for like not telling people what your plans are, right? Like, I think the best strategy for me personally is to move in silence. And so I always recommend that to everybody. It's like, you don't have to tell everybody everything, you know? It's like once you get there and you're settled in, then you say it. Then you say it out loud, right? And so then it just makes for an even bigger kind of like situation. But yeah, with the Fool and the Three of Wands, again, this has a lot to do with your future. So there's a lot of forward movement. Like, what you need to know is if you haven't seen this energy yet, you're going to. It's like some of you guys could feel stuck or feel like, you know, you're just in the same old like kind of cycles and like nothing's progressing. But Spirit's saying like, no, you actually have a new beginning that's coming in, and how you choose to navigate this new beginning is going to be up to you. So again, I'm just hearing free will. So we all have free will to an extent, right? And by that I mean, like, depending on, let's say for example, you're like a really crazy like avid, not crazy, but just like you listen to a bunch of tarot, and so you're doing what your guides are telling you through these tarot readers, right? And so like to a degree you give up that free will because you're listening to what we're saying to you based off of what your guides might be advising, right? And so it's like you give up your free will because you're like, okay, I'm gonna do it like step by step because I'm tired of my life falling apart, right? So I'm having faith and I'm giving it to my angels and my guides and all that stuff. And so it's like someone here is like literally giving all their stresses up to their guides. See how his hands are up? So it's like what you need to know is that like if you have been feeling overwhelmed, even underwhelmed, I feel like there's a new beginning that's coming in that's gonna really like change your perspective on something. It's gonna make you feel really good about the future is what I'm hearing. And so for those of you that are just choosing to move about and do what you need to do, I see you guys, like I said, free and clear to do it. I don't see anything that's stopping you guys, to be honest. So that's how I know, like, that's how I know you guys are doing this silently, because like there is nothing here that like, there's no obstacles, there's no wands, there's no swords, right, for this. So again, this is just reassurance that whatever it is you're moving towards, like, you're good to go. So I do see that here. You could be, what's the word? Like, you could be talking to 3 close friends, confiding in them. You could be confiding in like 3 people that are really, really close to you about whatever this is. And like, they're giving you no resistance. These are people, like I said, some of you guys don't have that support system. Like, you might have a friend or 2 or like your partner or something like that. But it's like, whoever these people are, like, these are people that don't judge you, that are like, heck yeah, we want to see you happy, like, move forward, you know? So that's where your heart is when it comes to that. With the Lovers and the 3 of Wands, again, I feel like that's just confirming it. Whatever this, for those of you that have very little emotional support in your life, it's like the people that do support you, like, you hold them true, near and dear to your heart. And so you could be dealing with a Gemini or have a Gemini placement. But I do see here, it's like whatever it is you're planning to do, whoever these 3 people are, it's like, here are the Lovers, right? They're like, we got your back, whatever you need. Do you need help moving? Do you need money? What do you need, right? So you have people that are like willing to step in, where like other people in your life, maybe not so much, right? So it's like, I feel like someone here is realizing that the people they thought they could rely on were far from the people they could actually rely on. And so it's like the couple people that you do have in your life, you're like, yeah, I always knew you had my back, and like this just proves it. So moving forward, you definitely have the support and love from a couple of close people. With the Lovers of the Ace of Cups, some of you guys could be in a brand new relationship, or at least in alignment with a very, like, this is a strong connection, whoever this is with. If you're not in a connection right now, I do see that there is a strong potential for a new love interest to come in. This is someone that's going to put you in your head. There's something about it. I feel like, because you go from the 2 of Swords like straight to the 4 of Wands, I feel like there's someone here that's rushing to make something happen. So again, it's like, it goes back to the original energy of like, you guys could be rushing into something. And I feel like I've given you guys this like situation before, but I mean, what you need to know is like, yeah, you are rushing into something. Again, it's your free will, what you choose to do. For those of you that are single, I do see here that you do have a new love potential that's going to be coming in maybe within the next 2 to 3 months. 2 to 4 months, actually. 2, 3, 4. Something's building for you. Also, 2, 3, 4 talks about creativity. So if you guys have been curious to move forward in some sort of creative project, do so. And again, this could be part of like you just like jumping into something, and so I feel like it pays off, right? If this isn't a love situation where like you're looking for love or anything like that, one, I feel like you're gonna find it anyways, and two, like whatever it is that you're pouring your heart and soul into, is gonna create a whole new way of you doing something for a living, is what I'm feeling. With the Ace of Swords, sorry, with the Ace of Swords, with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Swords, some of you guys could be in your head about this love situation. I'm hearing too good to be true. Some of you guys could be questioning whether or not this person genuinely loves you or if this is meant for you. In some ways, it's almost like taking off a Band-Aid, right? You're just like, let me just rip it off, right? Because if the slower you go, the more it hurts. So some of you guys could just be rushing into a situation because it feels really good, right? You're like, we're in love, like let's just do this before like the blinders come off or before we realize this is a mistake. So this really does feel like that, and I can't move past it as much as I would love to. I can't. Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, Four of Wands. Yeah, somebody here is like debating whether or not this person is their person, but Spirit's saying like, listen, you have free will, yes, you know, if you, especially if you're in a new love situation, that's fine if you want to rush into it. But again, it's like, for every action, there's a reaction. For every action, there's also a consequence. And so if you guys are rushing into a situation, and I feel like you guys are doing this before like the butterflies go away and before like the honeymoon stage is over, see somebody regretting it. To be honest, you could also be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's impulsivity here. And so I just feel like if you guys move forward in a situation where you haven't really thought it all out, you haven't really strategized anything, you guys are just doing things impulsively, then there's going to be a little bit of regret once you get to where you're going, because it's not like you didn't have all the information, you didn't have all that. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it's great, just it's a fool's journey, right? You go and you see how things like play out, but to some extent you have to plan it. Okay, so if anything, I feel like this is a warning. What you need to know is that like anything that you're looking to pursue, whether this is a long-term relationship, whether this is a job, whether this is moving away and stepping out of your comfort zone, I feel like Spirit's trying to warn you, like, yes, you have free will, but at least plan like a little bit, at least have an idea, have a structure of something. Otherwise, by the time you get there, you're going to regret it, because you were in this Knight of Wands energy, right? You were like, let's just do this, let's go, like, let's just like, what are we waiting for? And then it's like Three of Swords, you broke your own heart, right? You could be dealing with someone that could have put that kind of pressure on you. Some of you guys might be feeling pressured to step into another part in your relationship, or if this is a job, it's like you just feel pressure to perform is what I'm hearing. So with the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Swords, I just feel like there's someone here that like you regret going with the plan even though it wasn't something you wanted to go through with, right? So again, it's like, let's say you're someone that's chasing $1 and you're like, oh snap, this job, like it sounds like it's a lot of work, but man, like it pays $2 more than what I'm making. So heck yeah, you get into it and then you realize like, damn, like this isn't really, like I don't really like this, but you're kind of bound there now because of the money. So when you're just doing something for face value, when you're just doing something because it sounds good, but you don't do your homework, you tend to end up breaking your own heart with this Three of Swords. I see you guys, if you're in a relationship where there's a third party situation, I see you guys moving forward away from this person. There is a lot of love here with the Ten of Cups. Oh, to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you guys, are going to find yourselves coming out of a Three of Swords situation, right? You're like moving on, you're healing, something doesn't work, and then it's like you're sailing your little ship along, and it's like wherever you land, I'm seeing like an island, right? Your ship just hits the shore of this island, and next thing you know, it's like I'm hearing Love Island. Some of you guys can watch that. If that's even a real thing, I don't even know what that is. Ten of Cups, the Ten of Coins here. It's like you hit the jackpot. So again, I feel like there's lessons to be learned here. You guys are definitely being not challenged and not tested necessarily, but it's kind of like some of you guys need to see that you really do need spirit. Somebody here could have like walked away from spirituality, or maybe you used to be really religious, you don't pray anymore. There's something here about that. And so it's like I once heard, and it's true, it's like when you remove yourself from praying, when you remove yourself from the idea of a higher existence than you, right? I mean, you don't have to believe in anything at all. That's fine, right? But the idea is to have faith no matter what. And so it's like if a lot of you guys feel like you could do something on your own and you don't need to have faith and it's just gonna work out, like, you know, you're taking the reins is what I'm hearing. Then spirit, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, is gonna be like, all right, cool, like you got this. And that's what this feels like. It feels like you're going above your better judgment. Some of you guys are going above your own intuition, and spirit's like, cool, you got this, remember? So it's like there's something here that you're about to take. You're about to take a lesson from a situation where it's like it's fine if you don't want to have a belief structure, but at least be smart about the way that you're navigating in your life, right? Because a lot of you guys just like, you might not be, right? You might be like not using your discernment. You guys are just like going into new situations, not having all the facts. And so spirit's kind of like, this is tough love is what I'm hearing. So that's what I got for you guys. That's what you need to know at this point in time. Again, I feel like this is a warning. So just do as much as you can to get as much information before moving forward. And if you genuinely don't feel in your heart that this is the best time to move something to move forward in something that's as big as like a commitment, like a marriage or anything like that, don't do it. Go with your intuition, right? Like, who cares if this person's upset? Who cares like what people think? At the end of the day, it's your life. Don't ruin it just because like everybody else's opinion of what your life should look like, it matters more than your own opinion. All right, so hopefully that helps or resonates, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.